Welcome to the 2-Minute Update. The Fort Collins Area Chamber is pleased to provide you with a quick download on what's happening with City Council each week. The Fort Collins City Council had an action-packed regular meeting on July 5th with authorization of eminent domain as part of the College Prospect Improvements Project, landmark designation of the Coy Farmstead Woodward Technology Center, and funding for the Climate Action Plan on the agenda. The intersection of College and Prospect is slated for improvements later this fall. It is city policy to negotiate in good faith regarding impacts to private properties, but to hold and reserve the use of eminent domain if all else fails. Residents in the area have been vocally opposed to the designs for the intersection and the impact on their properties. Surprisingly, Council voted against the second reading of the ordinance, sending staff back to the drawing board. Following that 2-hour conversation, Council tackled the landmark designation of the Coy Farmstead Woodward Technology Center. A group of citizens filed an application for landmark designation in January, and the Landmark Preservation Commission recommended to Council non-consensual designation of the Coy Farmstead Barn and Milk House at their May 11th hearing. Woodward offered to accept consensual designation if the Council agreed to certain criteria, including allowing Woodward to remove the designation should the city expand it in any way. Fortunately, the Council took advantage of the opportunity for a win-win and agreed to the conditions. That means we're able to protect 2 important buildings in Fort Collins while also protecting business. The final action of the evening was a motion to postpone approval of additional funding for the Climate Action Plan. Based on the extreme willingness of the Council to approve the funding on first reading, this will be an interesting conversation at a later date. And that's it for the July 5th meeting. We'll see you next week for the latest edition of the 2-Minute Update.
Created using Powtoon.